You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.
From high above the Nashville Fairgrounds, it's the IVRL Buttkicker All-Star Race on the Ghostfire Media Network. I'm Randy Pepper alongside my compadre, as always, Nick Adams. What's happening, Nick?
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the beautiful Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. No, we're not at Nashville Super Speedway. We'll be there at some point, I think, next season. We won't be there this season. But we are at Nashville Fairgrounds, where the best of the best in the IVRL are here tonight. They've come out to play, and they've come out to try to win themselves a Buttkicker Gamer2. That's right. The winner tonight gets a Buttkicker Gamer2 in the All-Star race.
Wow. Hey, that's a good prize for one race. Tell you what, that's a prize and a half.
It definitely is. And Randy Pepper, just like the real All-Star race in real life, if you don't have a funky format, then you're not doing it right.
That's right.
So,
all drivers tonight will be running backwards in the figure eight style. No, just kidding.
So let's take a look at the All-Star Open rules tonight and get everybody together on what we're going to have happen tonight. So first, there's going to be 40 laps tonight here in the All-Star Open. There are going to be 4 10-lap stages. Though caution laps during the stages do not count, the stage winner automatically advances to the All-Star race. So we are minimum going to get 4 people from this race into the All-Star race. And then, if you go over to the IVRL Buttkicker Facebook page, and you vote for your favorite driver, one driver tonight who doesn't win a stage will be voted into the All-Star race via the fan vote. So if Dale Earnhardt Jr. happens to want to come out here tonight, I guarantee you Dale Earnhardt Jr. will get himself voted into the next round.
Yeah, no doubt. I think any of the NASCAR drivers would.
I don't know. There's some of the NASCAR drivers who are less popular than some of our guys.
That's true. Unfortunately, my buddy Garrett Smith is probably not very popular.
You know who I would love to see out here? Josh Berry. I love that kid.
Yes.
That kid's awesome. I can't really say he's a kid.
Here.
He's 6 years older than me. It's crazy, isn't it? He's 30 years old just getting his start. It's unbelievable.
I thought he was 45.
You're a jackass. You really are. All right. So, Randy, tonight's going to be a very special night. I mean, it's all-star racing, baby. There's nothing on the line other than a Buttkicker Gamer2. So nobody has to go points racing.
No.
No one has to care about saving their tires because, hell, you're just trying to go out there and win the race.
Yep, exactly. But in order to win that Buttkicker, you got to finish first. And I see a lot of guys already complaining about, man, this track is hard. Why couldn't we done it an easy track?
It's very, very bumpy. And I just got confirmation from Cody McKinney that next week, live here on the Ghostfire Media Network, there has been a schedule change. Instead of iRacing Super Speedway, the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series will be rolling down into Nashville to make that lady behind the speedway very, very angry as we are loud there at the Nashville Super Speedway next week. The debut of that track here for the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series. Now we see Patrick
Wow.
Gaspar spin out on the backstretch and destroy the front end of that beautiful Chevrolet. But there's actually a really cool story behind that Jeff Gordon Chevrolet number 86 that Patrick Gaspar is running tonight. Apparently he got a swag pack from Jeff Gordon Chevrolet, so he thought he'd put the logo on the front on the hood of the car. And then he posted today, Jeff Gordon Chevrolet kind of retweeted his thing on Facebook and replied to him and wished him luck in his All-Star race tonight. And they shouted
cool.
out the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series, which in fact kind of shouts out Ghostfire Media, which is really cool. Which means in a roundabout way, Jeff Gordon Chevrolet, my favorite driver of all time, his car dealership, shouted out the league and this broadcast company. I mean, it's a small world, but it's fantastic. It just makes me happy.
That's right. And Jeff is a really good guy, so that's good to hear.
Jeff Gordon is probably... You know what? I'm going to say probably. I'm going to say he is the nicest person in NASCAR.
He's definitely one of them. Definitely, I will agree with that. A lot
One
of
of,
people said something.
One of not
them.
owners. He's one of the nicest people who's not an owner. I should say that. That's how... Actually, I can't say that because he owns like 50% of HMS now.
So well, he owns that. You know, he's always owned part of Jimmy Johnson's car.
Well, now he owns Alex Bowman.
Yeah, that's true. He owns him.
I believe he owns part of Alex Bowman's car, and he owns part of the 24 now. So
you got that going for you.
we do. But anyhow, Randy, tonight's going to be fun. I mean, we're going to have the qualifying 2 laps around here. This track is loose. It's bumpy. It's going to take a lot of guts to be fast around here tonight.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I can tell you what, I'm going to enjoy this race a lot more than last week's race.
What, you didn't like last week?
Last week was fine for me and you just talking about NASCAR, but
We rewrote the schedule, man.
yeah, exactly. But this track is going to be fun because a lot of things can happen. I know there's going to be some tempers flaring, and these guys have something that's really physically on the line. So you might do something you might not have done the week prior.
That's very true. But you know what else I was just thinking about? Rewriting the NASCAR schedule. Would it not be cool the week before you go to Nashville Superspeedway, you send the trucks to Nashville Fairgrounds?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would like that.
I mean, bring in, NASCAR, it's a renewed passion about keeping these smaller tracks in business. They're trying to bring back North Wilkesboro. They're trying to bring back Rockingham. Maybe not to the Cup Series, but just back to being racetracks again.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
It would honestly, it would be probably, it would be amazing for the businesses around Nashville Fairgrounds.
Yep.
But I don't know if the track can really handle a Cup Series race because I don't think it can handle 10,000, 15,000 people coming out. But a truck race,
Truck race, yeah.
2,000, 2,500 people.
Yeah,
Pretty
roughly
easy.
around that many. Yeah, pretty easy. So let's talk about some of these guys we got racing tonight. Who are our picks to advance on?
Well, so based on the rules here, with stage winners advancing, and all former winners in the IVRL are locked into the All-Star race. So I'm gonna pick somebody who I haven't seen win this year to get himself into the All-Star race without having to get a fan vote. That's gonna be Ira Kohlhaas. I think he's going to get himself a stage win.
All right. That's a good choice. I'm thinking Patrick Gaspar has been pretty close. So I'm gonna go with him.
Patrick Gaspar being a good pick, but we're looking at Harvey Abrams here down the backstretch. He has a new look on that car this week. It's the NOS Turbo scheme. And Harvey went full all-star race. He put the number on the quarter panel.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier. I was like looking at that car going, it's definitely got something a little different going on. Maybe throw back to the NASCAR stuff that they did or going to do this season.
It's open qualifying. I just realized this.
Well, there goes Harvey Abram just like that into the wall. So the back end of that car is toast.
You know what's terrible about that is he started a lap with doing that backwards, so that'll end up counting as a lap. We'll look at Nicholas Weatherby, who's coming through 3 and 4 for the first time. He's going to be the first guy to set a lap on the board. Weatherby's going to put down a respectable time of 18.7.
Yeah, Joshua Cathright is second right now, 18.944. So that's the way they run right now. But a lot of guys have still got to make their time, and
Yep,
I'm not so sure that's going to...
Yeah, these guys also got to get used to the track as well. It's going to change a lot throughout the night. So what it's driving like now in the open, it's not going to drive that way in the All-Star race.
And Thomas Carino Jr. now has jumped on top of the leaderboard. And
as you said that, Nicholas Weatherby took it right back out of 4.
Yeah.
I was watching him to see if he would better his second lap, and he put everything he had into that second lap and put it back on pole for the open here. So
look at Harvey Abrams comes back after that little snafu that he had earlier. Now is sitting third, and your buddy Ira Kohlhaas now sitting fourth on the
Ira Kohlhaas, that paint scheme, I love that thing. It gives me a Kevin Harvick, it gives me a Kevin Harvick feel all around. Between the Busch and between the old school 29. Isn't he usually the 23?
Kohlhaas?
Yeah.
No, that's Weatherby's always.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's
always been
the 29. It doesn't look like the 29
Pepsi
because
car.
of the Pepsi scheme. It makes me think it's a 24 every week. That's what it is.
Yeah, no, that's his regular thing there.
It's a different style number and all that.
Where's Pepsi on the car?
It's not there. It's a Busch car with Jimmy Johns on it this week.
So he's running a full-on Kevin Harvick car.
Yes, that's a Kevin Harvick tribute scheme is what it looks like to me.
Huh. I wonder if Pepsi knows about that. Because these guys, I know they are sponsored by Pepsi, and I wonder if Pepsi is aware of them running a different paint scheme this week, or did they lose the sponsorship? We'll have to look and see whether his teammate has a.
Well,
different
they didn't
paint
run.
scheme
They've
car.
run different schemes throughout the season.
But they've always had a little sticker somewhere along in the car that says Pepsi or Mountain Dew.
Well, let me get in real close. Hold on.
I see nothing.
No, this is a Kevin Harvick tribute scheme. So
Yeah.
He's even got Kevin Harvick on it. So
Okay, I guess. If I was an all-star race, I definitely would be paying tribute to my sponsor, but that's not my business.
we got a couple of those schemes. We got another guy on the track in a Tony Stewart
Yeah.
machine. I don't know. It's Michael Davis in the 17, but it's got the 14 on it. So I gotta keep an eye on that because I'm gonna get confused by seeing the.
Yeah.
Tony.
What is that? I'm not. That's kind of
surprising. It's a sim stamped number, and he might not have realized it had the sim stamp number on it.
Oh. Yeah, that's confusing to us.
Well, to a point, yeah. To a point it will be, but we're professionals. So we'll get through it.
I think we know who drives the 14. We know Cody drives that number.
Cute little dog. Oh, and a big crash in the front stretch. Nicholas Weatherby was having some good laps there as the session is going to end with Thomas Carino taking pole. We're going to let these guys finish their laps. That's how open qualifying works. Harvey Abrams has one more lap to go, and he spins it out in 4. Oh.
I was disappointed this past weekend or past Friday night. I was not able to do the podcast with the Ghostfire Media Network, and we missed Thomas Carino Jr., who I had kept asking to get Thomas on there. And the night that I can't do it, he's on there.
Yeah, I missed the podcast as well. It was a shame. I didn't want to miss it, but I had some things come up as you did. So.
Yep. And then they had a lot of little hiccups at the beginning. So.
So.
Serves them
Randy,
right with not having us.
let's set the stage for the first IVRL All-Star Race broadcast by Ghostfire Media. Let me go ahead and get rid of the pit lane, and we'll
look at this.
set the stage here with Thomas Carino Jr. taking the pole. And why is Cody in second? This thing's all messed up. Hold on.
I don't know if I've got it right. It looks like Thomas Carino has won the pole. Outside it's going to be Nicholas Weatherby in the 23. Row 2 is Ira Kohlhaas in the 29 and Harvey Abrams in the 79. Row 3 it's going to be Charles Yerk in the 76 and the 89 with Joshua Gathright. Then it'll be Derek Schilling in the 87 and Michael Davis in the 17. And Michael Payne will round out the field because I don't believe Christian Converse is in this.
No, a lot of these guys are locked in to the main show tonight. So it's going to be
9 guys are going to go tonight.
Yep. So 9 guys are going to go for 4 spots, and then somebody is going to win themselves a fan vote.
I wonder what is I see Ryan Fiver is listed, but I see he did not post any time tonight. What's going on with him? I wonder.
Let's see. Ryan is on the track. He will be starting in 10th.
Okay.
He just decided to not post a time. So we'll keep an eye on that. Nicholas Weatherby is on your outside pole for the All-Star Open. This is really where, Randy, guys make names for themselves. You show what you're made of, you get out there, you put it all together, and you get yourself an opportunity.
You make it happen. Yep. And we'll see what's going to happen here in just a turn or two as the pace car will pull off. Right now, he leads them off the turn number 4. Thomas Carino will bring them to the green flag. And the green is out like that. They're side by side. Weatherby gets a great run. He jumps out to a quick lead with Harvey Abrams right behind him. But Thomas Carino gets back in the gas. They're side by side for second. But Harvey Abrams will take that second position. And Carino almost got nailed in the behind back there by the 89. And your leader for the first time tonight is Nicholas Weatherby.
Yeah, this is a two-groove racetrack. We're going to see these guys fan out quickly, though. 4 10-lap stages. If you want to get out of this quickly and get into that practice for the second one, you're going to want to get going early here. Thomas Carino loose out of 4. We got a spinner behind him. The 17 of Mike Davis is around.
Yeah, he's sitting in the middle of the track.
And right now we're staying green. We're still green. He's sitting in the middle of the track. The leader's entering 3 and 4. Will the caution come out? The caution is waved here as they come out of 4. All right, so caution laps do not count.
Wow, that was scary, him just sitting right there, a sitting duck in the middle of the track.
Yeah, it reminded me of New Hampshire in 04, before they put in the you don't race back to the line thing anymore. When Dale Jarrett wrecked and the entire field came by him and his window net was down and he was just bad situation. But
yeah, absolutely.
So we're under our first caution of the All-Star Open. Caution laps tonight do not count.
I remember when I ran this track last time, I believe the outside groove really was the place to be. So I think some guys on the bottom of the track are going to have a little bit of trouble.
I think the outside will be the place to be, maybe in the second stage. I just don't know if it will be here in the first stage. I don't think it's going to be worked in enough to really help you. But I could be wrong. It wouldn't be the first time, and it sure won't be the last time.
We will find out, man. We've got a lot of racing to do tonight here at Nashville, so we'll see.
We do have a lot of racing to do. We have another 7 laps left here in the first stage to find out who your first advancee into the All-Star race shall be.
Yep.
As
And
we
if
should be,
you
2
don't do
degrees.
good, you can always apply for a job being a carny in the infield one day.
You could, or you could go work at, Belsey's Yard or that excavating company or Advanced Auto Parts. If you
I'd
want to
rather
give
be a
Tony
carny.
Formosa a call up there, his number's in the corner.
Hey, Nick, what's your favorite carny game to play?
I don't have any.
What?
I don't have any.
Wow. Your mom and dad probably didn't take you to the fair, did they?
I didn't. We had a small fair near me, but like, I don't know. The Big E was where it was at, where I am. So, but
I always like throwing the darts at the balloons.
we're gonna be going green here. We're gonna be stacking the field back up, going into turn 3. The first restart of the night here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Nicholas Weatherby will lead them through turns 3 and 4. Joshua Gathright in P4 trying to get a good jump. Weatherby has control of the field, and the green flag is out. And Carino all over the back bumper, but Harvey Abrams to the outside into turn 1.
Will it stick? That's the question. As Harvey Abrams on the outside, he's trying to hold off Thomas Carino Jr. Jr. down on the inside, side by side, trying to get that second position. That outside groove has been the preferred line, and we will see if it holds up. No, Thomas Carino is going to drift up in front of him and take that second position, but just like that, it looks like Abrams is looking down on the bottom side of the track.
We got Joshua Gathright looking for third here. He's going to be under Harvey Abrams all the way to the yellow line. He's going to slide up in front of Harvey Abrams, who can go off into 1 and put that thing all the way onto the bottom of the racetrack. Now, that's a heck of a run. But on a longer run here later in the race, in the second race of the night, in the All-Star race, if you get there, you're going to burn up that left front tire on the bottom of the track, so you get to be careful. But we have a good battle here for second. But right now, 3 to go here in the stage, and Nicholas Weatherby has checked out.
He's checked out, and these other guys have got great battles for second and for third. At least we did there for a second. We had a great battle for that third position, but now it's backed off, and now it looks almost like the field is becoming once again a conga field.
Yeah, it's a conga line on it too.
Yep, it definitely is. I can already hear the Harry Belafonte music being played.
And we are going to get the white flag on the stage, numero uno. Nicholas Weatherby looks to punch his ticket to the main event tonight. Down the backstretch for the final time in stage 1. Nicholas Weatherby needs 2 more corners successfully through turns 3 and 4. And Nicholas Weatherby will punch his ticket to the main event and to the All-Star race and his opportunity to fight. And I pull a... No, I didn't. Okay, good. For a Buttkicker Gamer2. Now, Nicholas Weatherby will pull into the pits and exit the sim at this point. Stage 1 winner, advancing to the All-Star race, Nicholas Weatherby.
Taking that 23 to the big one tonight. So, it'll be the big show tonight. So we are going to start him back up here in just a little bit as we see Weatherby taking that DoorDash number 23 into pit road.
There's your stage 1 winner, Nicholas Weatherby. He will head on to the pits, park the car for Edmiston, New York. Nicholas Weatherby. He will park that car up. Get some well-needed work done on it. Maybe tighten it up a little bit before the All-Star race, begins. And now we set our sights on a man who has some fans sitting behind us. In Thomas
You have
Carino Jr.
fans behind you?
Thomas Carino Jr. in the comments has a few fans rooting for him. We have some fans rooting for Ryan Cleaver. So we're going to see how it pans out. I can't English today. But we're going to get 2 to go before stage 2 begins. And Randy, now we set the field back up. So Thomas Carino Jr., then Joshua Gathright, then the blinky Harvey Abrams, Charles Urich in 4th, Ira Kohlhaas 5th, Ryan Cleaver in 6th, Derek Schilling in 7th, Michael Payne in 8th, Michael Davis is a lap down, and Nicholas Weatherby, your Stage 1 winner, he will head on to the All-Star race.
And the mover and shaker of that last race actually was Ryan Cleaver, who started 10th and made his way to 7th. So
yeah, both Ryan Cleaver,
but it was, yeah,
and Joshua Gathright both made up 4 positions. Cleaver, Cliver. The name doesn't. I keep doing that. It's Cliver, but it just
Cliver.
It looks like Cleaver.
It does.
But as we head down the backstretch to get, I think, 2 to go.
Wasn't it Ward Cleaver?
It's Cliver.
Oh, okay. I
It's
just keep
Cliver.
saying. I know. I gotta get that on. It's
I
Cliver,
have a sticky note sitting in front of me. That it's Cliver.
with a giant eye on it.
KLY-VER. It's a pretty big sticky note. I can't miss it.
I used to have those when I was working the tracks all the time. Had all these crazy notes around sitting there. But hey, we'll line them back up. As this time, Thomas Carino is going to be on the inside, and Joshua Cathright is going to be on his outside. Harvey Abrams and Charles Yerk on row 2. And we are set to go here. And just like that, wham! There goes Thomas Carino Jr. by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car lengths over second place of Cathright. Cathright settles into second place, and then the third and fourth position are settled in, as well as Yerk and Abrams. Actually, it's Abrams and Yerk, respectively. On
Ryan Cliver! On the front stretch, he's over on his roof! Oh my goodness, we have a flipper! And the caution is out here in stage number 2, and Ryan Cliver has gone for a ride. Oh man,
and that car is messed up.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and show you what happened here to Ryan Cliver. He got loose coming out of 4. That didn't go back far enough. So we're just gonna live reverse here. So he exited the turn a little high, got a little tail happy, then the 87 got in the back of him and put him in the wall, and Ryan Cliver just went head first into the wall and then flipped over. So that machine, that number 11 Toyota Camry is pretty much toast.
Yeah, I'd say so. I would say so. A good-looking car too. I like that little.
The only good thing for him
thing
is if he ends up winning the fan vote tonight, he gets a new car.
He gets a new car if that happens.
That's the only good thing for him.
Well, we will see. If that happens, we have no idea who is actually going to win the fan vote. The last time I checked, I think Thomas Carino was winning the last time I checked. But if he wins this, he'll automatically be in anyway. So it will resort to the next guy or whoever. So we'll find out.
Yeah, we shall find out who gets voted in by you, our fans. You head over to the IVRL Buttkicker Facebook group, and you can choose who gets a opportunity tonight to race for a Buttkicker Gamer2 in the main show.
I'm still waiting for mine to show up.
I
reached out to them. I said, hey, we do a broadcast. We're always talking about your product. And all I got back was, thank you for your support.
Thank you for your support. We're not sending you anything free. We never said we would. So take that one and, shove it where the sun don't shine, as Kevin Harvick would say.
Send you a postcard for Christmas.
Yeah. So we lasted 2 laps here in Stage 2, 3 laps in Stage 1 before our first caution of the stages, as we come to 2 to go here on the second caution of the night. This one was for a large incident with Ryan Cliver going up and over on his lid, landing on his wheels and able to drive away. Thankfully for him, he, you know, aerodynamics mean nothing here tonight.
You might be able to just keep going on and not worry about it.
As long as you don't blow up, you're fine.
Yep, absolutely. And yeah, you know, watching that wreck, he slid on his roof for a little while, but he really didn't hit anything that hard.
No,
I guess the right side of the car did kind of damage, but in the back a little bit. But that wreck actually started even long before that last little boop. What are these guys doing here? They are
ready to go green.
They are antsy though. I mean, they're just
well,
they
all want the opportunity here as we head off into 3 and 4. Thomas Carino Jr. will lead them off to the green. Randy Pepper.
Here they go. Thomas Carino Jr. is going to lead them, and he's on the gas, and off he goes. But Gathright is right there behind him by, well, only a half a car length. He's right on that back bumper. He's not going to let him get away by any means. He looks to the inside. He'll have to pull back in line as they go into the turn. He's going to bump him. Little bump and run. Look at Gathright. Joshua Gathright is side by side with Thomas Carino. Carino's still holding that position, but Gathright is not going away. He's like a gnat on a hornet. Look at this stuff.
He won't give up. Going off into 3 and 4 for the second lap in a row. They're going to be side by side out of 4. Gathwright's going to go around. No. Joshua Gathright in the wall. And the caution will be out here with 6 to go in stage number 2.
I could see that was going to happen. You could see he was really overdriving that car, really trying to hold on to that position and make something happen. I really thought that Thomas Carino was going to go around because he got him squirrely, and great driving by Thomas Carino Jr.
Yeah, it stepped out from under him on the exit of 4, and that was all she wrote.
Now we'll have to see how bad the damage is on that car.
That is for sure. I would agree.
Will the 89 be able to come back and finish well? We don't know. We'll find out. Now it's going to be Harvey Abrams on the outside of Thomas Carino Jr. when they go back to green. So we'll have to see if that NOS car has anything for the number 7.
That is for sure, Mr. Randy Pepper, and I'm not sure about you, but I would think that right now the loser of that situation is Joshua Gathright, wouldn't you say?
I would definitely say that. I can understand it.
That you have a solution on how, if you feel like a loser, on how to solve that. So we're going to go listen to how to solve that problem on If You're a Loser here from the Guitar Attic.
Guitar for a second. Are you tired of being a loser? Can't do anything right? Feel like everyone's coming down on you all the time? Well, there's a way out, and I'm going to show you. Hey Mom, look what I learned. That's right. Pick up a guitar, learn how to play guitar. Automatically you're going to become a chick magnet. The ladies are going to love you. Your kids are going to think you're cool. So what you need to do is come down here to the Guitar Attic, 16725 Ridgewood Avenue in Daytona Beach, Florida, or go to guitarattic.com and buy yourself a guitar and automatically be the star of your neighborhood. That's guitarattic.com. Well, welcome back to the Ghostfire Media Network, the broadcast of the IVRL Buttkicker All-Star Race from beautiful NASCAR Fairgrounds Speedway.
Nashville Fairgrounds.
Nashville Fairground. I mean, I gotta get that all under tack.
Randy has now got us thrown off the air in Charlotte. Close to it down in Tallahassee. And
yeah. We start talking about swamp woman for long.
Oh, boy. Let's get this one back on the rails as we set the field back up here. Thomas
boy.
Carino Jr., then Harvey Abrams.
What is he doing there? What is Carino doing?
I'm not sure. I think he's just
These
bored.
guys they are playing games with each other, and I wish I knew what they were thinking here.
They're antsy. They want a Buttkicker Gamer2, man. It increases your immersion.
I agree. And here we go. The green flag is out. Thomas Carino jumps out to a huge lead. Wow, it's huge, I say.
It's huge.
As he jumps out to a huge lead, as it looks like the number 79 of Harvey Abrams is going to try to settle into that second position with Charles Yerk running third and Ira Kohlhaas running fourth. Your buddy Ira Kohlhaas is trying to get something happening back there, bud.
Ira Kohlhaas is in fourth. He's all over the back bumper of that number 76 of Charles Urich. Thomas Carino pulling away. He's got a half-second lead now, almost a full second lead as they send it off into 3 and 4. And the caution is out again here. In stage number 2, Michael Davis and Michael Payne.
Feeling the pain. Michael Payne is back, and he's making them feel the pain back there.
Hold on. There we go. Now I can figure out what happened.
It's a cool looking car.
Oh, Michael Payne, it looks like he got into the wall on the exit of 4. Oh boy.
Pitting right now.
These camera angles are great. Alright, so here's from the restart from Michael Payne's perspective. You send it off in a 1 and 2 on the outside of Derek Schilling. Get a good run on the outside of that number 87. You come down out of turn 2. Good run down the backstretch. You clear the 87. You're sitting pretty in 5th. You send it off into 3. You get a good run on the exit of 3. And you just, you keep, continue to go all right. Into 1 and 2, you go high. You get up high. And then on the exit of the corner, it gets loose and pounds the wall. And Joshua Gathright and Ryan Cliver and Michael Davis all involved in that. A little bit more damage to damage, so. Right now, 6 guys are on the lead lap. So 6 drivers at the moment have an opportunity to move on to the main event, the IVRL All-Star Race, here later on this evening.
I tell you what, that Michael Payne, his car, you can actually see through it and see the fuel tank in that car if you look from over top. So much damage he's done to the back.
I'll rub some dirt on it. You'll be fine.
Yeah. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
If Dale Earnhardt could drive it, so can you. That's what Larry McReynolds would say.
Yeah.
If Dale Earnhardt can flip a race car, drive it back around, and finish the race in the lead lap, then you can drive that car on the track for another 10 laps. Shut up and drive.
Oh, boy.
That is probably the most historic moment in NASCAR. Like one of the, not historic, but infamous moments in NASCAR history. Flipping the car at Talladega, getting out, getting in the back of the ambulance and going, man, that thing looks like it could fire up.
Jumped out of it and got in it.
Nobody else. There's no other driver in NASCAR that would do that. Only Dale Earnhardt would do that.
Yes, absolutely.
Get out of the ambulance, walk over to the car and go, hey, fire it up. Will it turn over? And it turns over and you pull the marshal out. Scan my car. There's nobody else ever that would do that. The only person I could think that might do that would be like Clinton Boyer might do that.
I was going to say him or Jimmy Spencer.
Oh, Jimmy Spencer wouldn't even get out of it. I'm upside down. Flip me over and I'll turn it on. It'll go.
Yep. Hey, we're going back to green flag racing as the pace car pulls off the track. Thomas Carino and Harvey Abrams on the front row as they jump off. And this time, Carino does not get quite as good of a start over Abrams. And Abrams is right there with him. And Yerk is right there behind him. But Harvey Abrams is...
Oh, Ryan Cliver's in the wall! And we got problems! Oh, we got big problems for Josh Gathright and Ryan Cliver. Oh, man.
Josh Gathright, who was running so well earlier,
We'll take a look
come to a major end.
here on the restart. That's not the crash. Green flag. Okay, so they come through 3 and 4. Oh, there's 1 and 2. What is this? This is 3 and this is 1 and 2. And he just pounds the outside wall. Big wreck. Big wreck. Gathright and Cliver. And if you're Josh Gathright, the frustration just continues to mount.
Yeah, it looked like Cliver just caught the wall and just came down and collected him.
When we talked to Josh Gathright earlier this season, me and you, he said he keeps getting caught up on other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true. He's one of the fastest guys on the track. The first incident was all self-created, but everything else tonight,
Somebody else.
someone else. So we have 3 laps to go here in stage number 2.
This one has been nothing but
Well, at some point we're going to finish the stage, and then we're going to finish the race. Whether there's 3 cars left running, or we just call it and say the top 3 go to the All-Star race. Maybe there'll only be 3 cars left on the track.
Yeah, I mean, 4 guys have not had any issues, so we know those 4 guys, at least we hope those 4 guys continue to be clean.
Well, I think as the stage has dwindled down, I think at the end of this stage you'll see clean racing, maybe at the end of the next stage, but in that final 10-lap shootout, the gloves are off. You want to go to the main event.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You have to win to go to the main event. You cannot hope that you win the fan vote.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to stack them back up here as the base car is going to pull them around off of turn number 1. Thomas Carino is your leader, and Harvey Abrams is outside. Row 2, it's Charles Yerk and Harvey Abrams running next to each other. Then behind them, it's at 87, Derek Schilling and Ryan Piper next to each other back there. So those are the only ones showing right now. So here we go. Thomas Carino Jr. gets a great start. Jumps out to a 1-2-3 car length lead over Harvey Abrams. Abrams runs the car very, very hard into the turn to try to keep up with him. Ira Kohlhaas makes a heck of a move on the outside, running into that 3rd position, holding that outside line, trying to hold on to that 3rd position.
Derek Schilling's around!
Schilling was, oh my gosh.
We stay green. We stay green. The white flag is out here on stage number 2. And Thomas Carino Jr. through 3 and 4. Harvey Abrams is going to put everything he can into it, but Thomas Carino is going to win stage number 2. And Ira Kohlhaas spins out of 4. Oh, man. Thomas Carino is going to the All-Star race. But the front end of Derek Schilling's car is gone. And for Ira Kohlhaas's chances, you gotta hope that that impact to the inside wall didn't damage anything too badly.
I saw that happening. It looked like Yerk was, or no, actually Harvey Abrams was starting to get loose, and Ira Kohlhaas was following, just kind of watching his move and just followed him around. They both started sliding sideways.
Yeah,
we'll watch Thomas Carino pull off.
So Thomas Carino Jr. advances to the All-Star race here tonight. We shall see him in the main event.
As we see some cars coming down for damage.
Yeah,
correction.
Ira's going to come in, get that front end repaired.
But how much of it can he get repaired in this short amount of time?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is you're only going to get probably, what, 20, 25 seconds of it fixed. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully you don't have any 2 minutes of required repairs. Otherwise, you're going to be really up the creek without the paddle.
You know, I think everybody should have bid it. I think they should have came down and got some tires.
You think?
Why not? Why not? I mean, really, why not?
You know, maybe they think track position is important tonight. I think it will be. But I think Harvey Abrams has a really good opportunity here to win Stage 3. I believe he might be the fastest car left on the track here. We've seen guys get out front in these stages here so far in the Open and dominate the stage. So can Harvey, you know, lead the next 10 laps, go on to the All-Star race, and then have the advantage of knowing what the track's going to be like as the lights start to come on around here and it gets a little darker.
That is one thing I have thought about with the drivers that have already run these open laps. They have a little bit of advantage maybe on some of the other guys that have not.
They do. As we begin stage number 3, Harvey Abrams gets a big jump. Charles Yerrick on his quarter panel as they go off into 1 and 2. Harvey Abrams takes the lead here in the All-Star Open in the 3rd stage with Josh Gathright to the inside behind him of Charles Yerrick. And Josh Gathright, he spins! Charles Yerrick is in the wall! Oh my goodness, that was off the front end of the 89. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh, that was avoidable.
It was, but we know Gathright earlier on was a little aggressive.
Yeah, that was avoidable.
Taking the gloves off. And,
you know, Randy, last week we made a joke at Sonoma. Cody McKinney got out of the car and started punching the hell out of Adam Wood. I think we might actually see that tonight. I think Charles Yerrick might get out of the car at the end of the Open and actually go punch Josh Gathright in his nose for that one. That was avoidable. We're gonna watch it here one more time. So if you're a Charles Yerrick fan, look away, because your driver just got drove through the corner. We'll try to give you a better angle here. We'll just give you the only angle we have right off the gearbox. The best one we have is probably going to be right off the gearbox. And you're going to see, the 89's to the inside. Charles holds his line off in a 1 and 2. And he just gets straight. Just nothing else to say about that. It's just a racing incident.
Got body slam, that's all it was.
He got driven through. It's short track racing, but it's just things like that so early in the stage. Those are kind of avoidable, and you hope that those things kind of get avoided. And we'll take a look. We'll go on board the 89 from the restart. See if maybe it's better than we think it is, but I just think it was driving a little too hard off into the corner with 9 laps left in stage 3 here. So we go off into 3 and 4, and they were both going for the same part of the racetrack. I'm not going to say he didn't do it on purpose. It's very clear. It's just things like that are avoidable early on in the stage.
Yeah. Now Harvey Abrams has to worry about that.
I don't know. Charles Yerrick is only 2 cars behind. There's only 6 cars in the track. At this point, you got to remember that someone's got your number on the track. But
yeah, this looks like a Saturday night at the New Smyrna Speedway in the limited late models.
There's only 1 car without damage.
Down here by 6 cars. Yeah.
As the lights are off in the pace car, we're still going to have 9 laps to go here in stage 2. 3 more drivers actually are going to advance to the All-Star race. The finale, the main event. But out of turn 4, Harvey Abrams leads him to the green flag here. And a big jump as he's going to take the advantage and slide up in front of the 89. Off into 1 and 2. Right behind...
That was a big enough jump.
That was a big enough jump. Ira Kohlhaas is on the back bumper of the 89. That car must be driving like junk. But look who's coming. Look who's in 4th. Charles Yerrick is driving angry, and he's a man on a mission. Here he comes. He's in the battle already for 3rd. And there's going to be a battle for the lead here in a minute. Josh Gathwright's going to put that thing to the outside of Harvey Abrams, unless Harvey starts making that car wide.
Here he comes.
He did it again!
Harvey Abrams is in real hard.
Oh, my goodness.
Joshua Gathright is not making any friends tonight. I would not doubt that after this race, he gets quite a few emails,
Oh,
instant
my
text messages,
goodness.
a lot of stuff after this race.
Oh, we're going to look at it again. I mean, it's the exact same thing.
Yep. It was like you just might as well just change the numbers of the cars because it was the same exact thing. Wow. The only thing right now I would say that Joshua Gathright might want to worry about the number 76 of Charles Urick.
Oh,
he's going to
man.
be right behind him.
Oh, man. That took Ira Kohlhaas out. Ira Kohlhaas is out.
He's done.
Ira Kohlhaas' night is over. He's going to have to hope for the fan vote. Harvey Abrams is getting 4 tires and fuel, but some damage repair for Harvey Abrams. That's going to take him out. I think Harvey's going to go a lap down.
Nah, not quite yet. He's back out on the track now.
Man,
This has been a lot more interesting than last week's race, that's for sure. Right off the bat, we've already got some controversy happening that we didn't have to create ourselves.
Yeah, I'm going to hold my thoughts. But, man, there's going to be some angry drivers after this one.
Oh, yeah. I will totally agree. I mean, it's not like it's just a points race. This is for a butt kicker. These guys are racing for a physical object that you can feel, you can touch. This is something that's, a really neat thing that you really want. And for this to end up this way, whew, yeah, this is crazy. Only 4 cars remaining in this stage.
Yes, and to vote for your favorite driver tonight, head over to the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series Facebook page. Scroll down and find their 3rd post. And at the bottom of their 3rd post, you will see where you can vote for your favorite driver to get into the All-Star race. As we're going to go green flag out of turn 4 with 7 laps to go in stage number 2. 3. Number 3.
It's the 3. So Gathright gets out to a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car length lead. He did the right thing. Get away from these guys as quick as I can because I know I've got some angry people behind me, and they would do almost anything to get me right now.
Oh, there's going to be. I have no doubts when somebody gets to him. If he doesn't win this stage, he's going to go for a ride. And I'm not. Oh, Harvey Abrams with a big slide and a save, and he's going to go up the track. A big save by Harvey Abrams, but a bad night gets worse here in stage number 3. We have a battle for the lead, though. Joshua Gathright has some company with 5 to go.
5 to go. Can Charles Urick?
Oh, Urick sideways out of 4.
Yeah, he is sideways. He is just fighting that car, but he's trying to get up there because he wants to win the stage. And I mean, has he had any contact with Gathright?
Who? Charles Urick?
Yeah, Urick.
Yeah, Gathright turned him earlier. He was the first caution to stage 2.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey,
that was the first car.
Charles is faster. Charles is coming. Oh, man. Oh, man.
He's coming. And
oh, boy.
We got 2 laps remaining. Can he do it? In those last 2 laps, he's going to try. Following that same line as they come off the turn down the back straightaway. He tried to get it this time, and he slides.
Oh, he's going to turn him! Oh, he puts them both in the wall! Oh, he had carnage! Oh, man, oh, man. Oh, man.
The white flag would have flown that time.
We're going to have a 1-lap shootout.
Gathright just said, I'm going backwards. I don't care.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Oh,
holy
my goodness.
schmoly.
Hey, Ira Kohlhaas is back out.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. He sent him.
Wow.
Oh, man, Randy Pepper. We're going to have a one-lap shootout.
One lap shootout. And Harvey Abrams now is going to be on the outside once again. So,
Harvey Abrams is your leader, I believe.
I don't think so.
There might be some timing and scoring issues, but at the moment, I think Harvey Abrams is your leader.
I thought Gathright actually came across the line backwards. We'll see. They have a lot of conversation going on out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of conversation happening off in the comments as well. Wow. I mean, have we found our Kyle Busch?
I think somebody has now taken Blake Gordon's place.
Oh, okay, good. Well, we needed another Blake Gordon.
I'm just saying. So, Blake, feel like you're...
Blake, you
you're
can
off
come
the hook
back
for a
now.
while.
They won't yell at you now. They have someone else to yell at.
They won't care anything about you right now.
They won't care what you have to say at the moment, Mr. Gordon. Man, oh man, I don't know, Randy. It's going to be a one-lap shootout here to end stage number 2, and hell, this is going to get fun.
This is so far. This has been very fun. I have to admit, this has been a lot of fun to watch. Disappointing for a lot of people, but it's been a fun race to watch.
Oh man, Randy Pepper, you know what's about to happen? Harvey Abrams is on the outside. Charles Urick's going to restart 4th. The 87 has been caught up in something tonight because of the 89. The 29 has been caught up in something because of the 89. He doesn't have any...
If you have not been caught up in anything by the 89, raise your hand.
Wait. I believe Joshua Gathright has been given a end of the longest line penalty. I believe, maybe?
Oh.
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, he goes all the way back to 5th.
I'm not sure what's going on. He's back to 3rd. He's in 3rd. Ha ha. Harvey Abrams and Derek Schilling will start on the front row here to begin the final. We're going to get a white flag when we go green. It's going to be a green and a white flag, and then a checkered flag on stage 3 the next time around. Harvey Abrams could punch his ticket to the All-Star race right here. The green and white is out on stage number 3. Off into 1.
Yep, here they go. And
Harvey Abrams down the backstretch, off into 3 and 4. Harvey Abrams going to see the green and white checkered flag for stage number 3, and Harvey Abrams has punched his ticket to the All-Star race.
That's it. Harvey Abrams will win the stage.
A very much deserved stage.
Yeah, that was... And you know what the best thing is? He gets a new car.
Yeah.
And he didn't even have to go in the Price is Right.
Someone might need a new face after this race. Somebody might become a punching bag.
Oh, boy. Somebody's inbox is going to be full. Let's just say that. Yeah, that was, man, there's a lot of tip going on tonight.
That wasn't the tip, Randy. That was the entire car.
Yeah.
Harvey Abrams to the main event, to the All-Star race. And now, we get a look at what's going to happen in Stage 3. In the final stage here, the 10-lap shootout.
10-lap shootout, the last one here. And we don't have a lot of cars left. And you see Joshua Gathright came down. Sure, he's got some damage, as we know, but he also is going to get 4 fresh tires as well. I think everybody should have pit it. I really do. I think last time was, a good reason to do it. But I think this time is definitely the reason I would pit.
I'm not going to disagree with you. After what I've seen so far tonight, I wouldn't disagree.
Yeah, because I want my car to grip. You know, if I start drifting up the track, I want it to grip. If I see that 89 coming anywhere near my mirror, so I'm not saying that the 89 is going to take you out, but I'm just saying he's kind of developed a little bit of a reputation, if you will.
There's a reputation, all right now. There's not many nice things being said at the moment.
No, definitely not. What does it say on the car? His car? Do you know?
I can't read it because it's so crumpled.
Trying to find a good. Oh, it's yeah. Print out. I don't know. It's crumpled. I can't read it.
Has Joshua Gathright been parked?
Rant out? Has it been parked? It looks like he has been parked.
He's sitting in the pits. Are we going to have a 2-car shootout for the final spot into the All-Star race?
No, here he goes. He's coming back out. He just was getting damage fixed.
His night.
Since, you know, the cautions don't count.
Oh, caution laps don't count. Yes, so you don't go a lap down.
No.
That's right. Okay. That yeah, you're right. I forgot about that.
So he'll still line up third on the actually outside. He'll line up outside row.
Yeah, he will line up. He will line up inside on the second row.
All right, here we go.
As the lights are off on the Kia Mercedes Optima C-Class. I have no idea what iRacing was doing when they created that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
through 3 and 4, green flag is out here on stage number 4.
Derek Schilling jumps out to a quick 1-2 car length lead as the battle for second wages as you see the 76s of Gay, Jurek, and Cathright battle for that, but Cathright gets away from him. He's setting sail on that 87 car of Derek Schilling. Schilling is about to have a trunk full of an 89. 89.
Oh, no, it turns him! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is getting comical now. Oh, my. Randy Pepper. Randy. Are you ready to rumble?
Hey, can't say that. It's copywritten. Not allowed to say it on here. I hate to tell you that, but
hold on. Are you ready to fist fight?
Oh my
God! The pits are gonna. Can I have the owner, the driver, and the crew chief of the 89 to the hauler post race? Oh my goodness!
Yeah, I mean,
I
can't say it enough, man. These guys are running for Buttkicker.
The first time, it's an accident. The second time, it's being aggressive. The third time,
it's on purpose.
It's ignorant? I don't know. I don't know what to say. The third,
the only one that got tires. I'm telling you right now, if these guys don't pit and get tires right now, they're idiots.
I really don't know.
If I was Jurek and Schilling, I'd be in there right now getting some tires, at least have an even playing ground.
I have no idea what you do here. If you, I don't know. If you're race control, you have a hard decision to make right now with the 89. If you let him stay up front, or if you pull him back to the end of the longest line and make him go through the 2 cars ahead of him again, and inevitably somebody's going to get turned.
What would happen if Joshua Cathright was on the inside of Causey right now? How unhappy do you think Joseph Causey would be?
I don't think it would be happening.
Why? Because Kazi would already be a lap ahead of him.
Well, that there might be that, but I just don't think Kazi would get turned by his teammate.
Maybe not. I don't know, man. I really don't. I just don't think
So, like,
that...
I race my teammates a totally different way than I race everybody else. I give
Well, I
my
know.
teammates...
I wreck myself every time Adam gets around me.
I give my teammates way more room than I should. It's just who I am. I think a lot of people do that, but dang, man. I don't know, Randy.
All right, so we're going to find out whether...
Oh, this is
Charles Yerk is on
controversy.
the inside.
Eric Bischoff was right. Controversy creates cash, but it also gives heart attacks.
Absolutely. Will Yerk run Gathright, like, stupidly close or not? I don't know. I don't even know how to
Will
say that.
Yerk run him close? I think somebody's getting turned again.
I wasn't going to say. I was just going to say close.
I think somebody's going to get turned.
All I've got to say is somebody's got to get away from the 89 car.
I just don't know what to say. Randy, you can call it.
All right, pace car is off, and here we go. And just like that, this time, Gathright jumps out to a 1-2-3 car length lead as the 76 of Yerk is in second, and then Derek Schilling running third. Yerk falls way, way back behind. This may be the best thing we've seen all night. As they're single file, there's no way anyone's going to get turned, but it looks like Yerk may be gaining ground on Gathright as they make their way off the turn.
I don't think so.
No, he just lost it. It's over. Oh, boy.
I don't know.
I believe the best thing that happened right now is I mean, we have Schilling that is getting close to the back bumper of the 76. Maybe some passing will happen. Now he lost it as well. That bottom groove is just not working for anyone right now.
Yeah, no, the bottom's not working at all, and I have a moth flying around me.
I tell you what, when you're up in those towers and you're by those lights, those moths always come in, and they're attracted to the lights.
Oh, he's dead now.
Lights. Oh, you didn't kill the poor little moth,
Oh,
did
I
you?
killed it.
Oh, no.
Get out of my office.
Hello, yes, is this cruelty control? My colleague in the booth here just killed a moth. Yeah, the address is 3448 Westminster Drive.
Oh,
Connect. Yes. You have a car in the way? Yes.
off in a 3-4, coming to 1 to go. Joshua Gathright is going to take the white flag on a very controversial victory here to send him into the All-Star race, and off into 3 and 4 for the final time, and Josh Gathright will in fact win stage number 4, and
thank God that's over with.
well, he just did the one thing that I don't like seeing when you come out of turn 4 and you win a race, so I'm going to look at Charles Yerk.
He wrecked the car, or did
he tried to do a thing that I make fun of someone for every single day, so.
Okay, so that's done with. Now we will get our way into the actual All-Star race, and we're going to find out who won the fan vote.
Let me check. Let me confirm. I can officially announce that the winner of the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series fan vote and going to the main event in the All-Star race, Ryan Cliver.
Ryan Cliver won?
He did.
He was 18 laps down in this actual stage.
Well, yes, he was, but it wasn't his fault.
I know, it was not his fault. So let's hopefully he has a better time in the Open. So congratulations to Ryan, as he's going to take that number 11 into the Open, and hopefully he'll have a respectable finish, if not winning the race. 'Cause
Yeah,
you never
that
know
would be
what's
very
gonna happen.
interesting.
Yeah. So anyways, I was going to say, I think for the Ghostfire Media podcast this week, I would love to hear Joshua Gathwright's point of view on this race.
Oh boy,
I think somebody needs to send him a message.
there's a lot of comments happening in the disputes channel, so we're gonna leave that one very much well alone.
Oh boy. So how many laps will we have in this? I've already forgot.
75 laps.
75 laps. No cautions will not count. Right?
Oh, no. I almost just wasn't able to see qualifying. Whew. All right, we're good. I am registered to watch.
There is no qualifying going on right now. So just to let you know.
Oh man, that there was a.
Do we have to log out of this race and go to the other one?
Yes, yeah. I'm setting up the next. I'm going to the next session. The next session is up. It's under your league sessions. Man, oh man, Randy, I try not to be a biased commentator. It's the one thing that I pride myself on. That was something else.
That was beyond something else. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that in anything. Well, I might have seen it one or two times at Newsommer Speedway, so that kind of brought back some old feelings watching that.
I mean, I've seen some interesting
guys
things.
do that in real life.
I've seen some interesting things. Okay. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna pull in a member of the All-Star Open to see how he feels about what happened on the racetrack. You know what? No, I'm gonna keep my better judgment.
Keep your better judgment.
I'm gonna pull in Adam Wood because he's not attached to the situation. So Adam.
Am I not attached to that situation or what?
Yeah. The All-Star Open is complete. We know the 5 drivers moving.
Is it though?
Well, that part of it is
the
complete.
race part is. Who gets into the race may not be complete. That's up to race control and everybody else. But from a competitor's standpoint, what did we just witness?
A travesty. Everybody will do whatever the heck they do to get in. They drop to the bottom and the place where they can't hold it, slide into somebody. Just putting their car where it shouldn't be on all parties. And, apparently everybody wants this butt kicker because it's not a point race, and I guess that's the only thing you can get out of it. I guess with that and glory of winning the All-Star race. So.
Yeah, I saw quite a few people get a poke to the eyes on this one.
Last week, I think there was a virtual murder. I think this week there's going to be a real murder after that one.
I was thinking that might happen.
Yeah, we said that actually. I'm going to take a quick break. I will be right back.
Yeah, that's fine. So Adam, how's the track out there in the nighttime now that we're over in the All-Star race? We're in the lobby. How's the track?
This one's a little bit stickier. It's not as slick as the last one. I'm running mediocre pace. I'm not running about 2 or 3 tenths off of what the main guys are running, but I'm running, race pace, not a qual pace here. I'm just trying to get a feel for it.
Is it possible for you to finish higher than 3rd?
Probably not. These guys are all great. Short track racing. I think the only way I'm going to get up there and get close to that is nutrition. As you can tell in the last race, nutrition was a
Did you
huge
say
factor.
nutrition?
Nutrition, whatever
Do
you
you
want to
mean
call it.
attrition?
Attrition, there you go. I'm from the South. We just make up words that sound similar. Like, mayonnaise a lot of people in the crowd.
Yeah, you definitely make up a lot of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, Mr. Adam Wood. It was nice talking with you. I'll put you back down with your general team people, and good luck out there tonight. And maybe we'll be talking to you at the end of the night with a butt kicker.
Probably not, but hey, one can hope.
Well, good luck out there, sir.
I appreciate it.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, people, I'm having issues with my tower, which is annoying because I like my tower. I use my tower a lot. And I'm not sure why it's being funky, but it'll be what it'll be. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get y'all set up for the All-Star main event here tonight, we're going to take a break. Quick pause for the cause and hear from Guitar Addict and how you can stop being an idiot.
All right, I'm ready for the Guitar Addict. Can we be serious for a second? Are you tired of being a loser? Can't do anything right? Feel like everyone's coming down on you all the time? Well, there's a way out, and I'm going to show you. Hey Mom, look what I learned. That's right, pick up a guitar, learn how to play guitar. Automatically you're going to become a chick magnet. The ladies are going to love you. Your kids are going to think you're cool. So what you need to do is come down here to the Guitar Addict, 16725 Ridgewood Avenue in Daytona Beach, Florida, or go on guitaraddict.com and buy yourself a guitar and automatically be the star of your neighborhood. That's guitaraddict.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series All-Star event of the summer. We are, by far, going to have what I think is going to be probably one of the most interesting races of the year. If anything like what we just saw was
I don't think that's going to happen again. I don't think we're going to have the same type of thing we just had, because this is what happens. What we just watched was the ham and eggers. All right, that's what that was. That was the ham and eggers. Now we're at the top of the top. These guys are not going to put up with that crap. I don't think we're going to see any more of that stuff.
I hope not.
I think we're done. I think we're going to see a lot of green flag racing. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a lot of Joseph Causey at the front of the pack, just running away from, I think Joseph Causey just might as well just.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think our stage one winner of the Open, Nicholas Weatherby, has something for him tonight. But you know what, Randy? We got 5 minutes before the race begins. You want me to tell everybody the rules of the All-Star race tonight?
So you go for it, man.
All right, let's go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, the rules to the first ever IVRL Buttkicker All-Star race, presented by, broadcast on Ghostfire Media. So it's 75 laps, no stages, classic NASCAR racing, no gimmicks, green to checkered flag, there'll be no stage breaks, there'll be 75 laps like old school NASCAR. Past winners from the IVRL Cup, Xfinity, and Truck Series are all eligible to race, as well as our 4 Open winners and our fan vote winner, Ryan Cliver. Caution laps count tonight in the All-Star race, and the winner tonight will receive a Buttkicker Gamer2 and bragging rights that they are the best driver in the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series for the next 12 months. I think that might be better than winning a butt kicker, to be honest. Being able to say that you're the best driver on the track. I want to be able to say that.
Are you really the best? Because you didn't win a championship. You won one race.
Yeah, Yeah, but, you know, come on. Give a guy something.
I think the butt kicker is the thing. You're running for a butt kicker. You know, that's my thing. I could care less about being the man for the night. I want the butt kicker.
Well,
so
here's the other thing, Randy. You know, do you see what we are? Totally under the lights. It's dark. It's cooling off here in a nice, cool Nashville evening here. We'll show you the weather here at the Nashville Fairgrounds. It is 70 degrees Fahrenheit, which means the track is a cool 73. Normally, when a track is 73 degrees, you raise the tire pressures, you make a nice little adjustment to the car, and you know it's going to be loose, loose, loose.
Loose as a goose.
From what Adam was telling us, Randy, is it's tighter there. It's a lot grippier, which is kind of what we expect in a colder track. So it'll be interesting to see as the night goes along what we get.
So we had, let's see, Joshua Gathright in the last race. He had problems with Harvey Abrams, and I believe that was the only one he had from the last race.
So Josh Gathright had issues. I'm not going to get into it, but there are definitely some very upset drivers that are in the field. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. For sure.
We're going to definitely watch that. That's something we're going to definitely watch. So far, he's not very fast compared to a lot of these other guys. He's back quite a ways, back to Ryan Cliver. So we'll see where he ends up in qualifying.
That we will. Mr. Pepper, I'm going to step away for a minute. You can entertain the people with a story that you inevitably have about somebody you know that's famous.
No story about that. All right, we are under qualifying right now. Right now, it's Kristen Converse, the 15-year-old phenom in the number 90 Tito Racing car, who is faster right now. One of our open winners, Nicholas Weatherby, in the 23 is second. Joseph Causey, the guy that wins everything there is to win, is running second or third. And Patrick Gasper in that Jeff Gordon car that he got some talking going about on Twitter about his car today, is actually running in fourth right now. Nice night here at the Nashville Fairgrounds. If you've never been out to Nashville, it's a great place to check out. The town is full of music. If you like music, Nashville is your place to come for all types of music. I know they get the king of country music, but Nashville actually has a lot of other types of music going on around the city. And if you ever do visit the city down here down south or up from you, depending on where you're coming from, I think you'll have a good time here in Nashville. As the field is getting close to winding down qualifying, just over, I think, just about a minute left or so.
52 seconds.
52 seconds. See, I was correct. Converse still leads and sits on the pole. The one we've been watching, Joshua Gathright, who created all the controversy in the Open, still has not picked up his pace and is still sitting way in the back of the pack. I haven't figured out what Harvey Abrams is doing at 79. He has not even taken a lap tonight. We're winding down less than roughly 10 seconds or so.
Randy, did you see what the nice people at the Walmart did for us? They dropped off some popsicles for the people up here in the booth.
They didn't give me no popsicle.
That's because they didn't like you.
They said, ma'am, sorry, you don't get any. I said, ma'am, who? are you calling ma'am? All right, that's the end of qualifying. And
That was the
it
end of
looks
practice.
like Christian Converse is going to start on the pole.
That was practice.
Was that practice? Oh, now you tell me. I thought that was qualifying.
No, this is qualifying.
They gave them practice time?
They gave them practice time.
I thought they were going to be mean to them and make them run qualifying just like that. Okay. Well, I get it now. I didn't get the memo. So.
It's okay. You didn't get a popsicle either.
I didn't either get. I know. I got water. I'm not actually. I'm on one of those diets where I can only eat 8 hours a day, and this time frame does not fall into my eating time. So I eat
You only
8 hours a
can
day.
eat for 8 hours a day?
8 hours a day and 16 hours off. So I'm not in my time frame. I usually start around
Jesus.
12
Be lucky
I
if you
eat
get
12
be lucky if you get 5 minutes of me not eating.
I start eating at 12 o'clock in the day, and then I have to quit at 8 o'clock. So that is my eating time. So I am trying to slim
Breakfast
myself
is the most
down.
most important meal of the day.
I think that's a myth. That's all just a myth. It's all how you think about it. Breakfast is I still get breakfast. I just don't eat it until like 12 o'clock.
It's not breakfast then.
Hey, they serve breakfast all day long at like Steak and Shake and Denny's and all these other places. So, and Cracker Barrel? Yeah, Cracker Barrel has breakfast all day
Out
long.
of turn 4. Joseph Causey, his second lap. Doesn't improve in 18.86. Joseph Causey. Going to start
Thomas Carino's
sixth.
out there
Yeah,
first right
Thomas
now.
Carino is on the pole.
Wow. So we're not having an open practice. We're just actually qualifying this time, I see. Ooh, Patrick Gaspard just went around.
But Jeff
That's
Gordon
something.
Chevrolet Camaro will start 6th.
Is that popsicle good?
It is.
I was going to say, my daughter used to call those things Pop Skittles.
It's
I was
coconut
like, what?
flavored.
Oh, no, that's... you're just dreaming of being down here in the coconut area where we got palm trees and all that good stuff.
Just give me a Mai Tai or something. I'll be happy.
I had a strawberry daiquiri at the Hard Rock Hotel the other night.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it was very good. It's very good.
You know what's good if it's made the right way? A Long Island iced tea.
Long Island?
It has to be made right though.
Yeah.
It
Has
can't
to
be
be-
made with like cheap booze.
It has to be top shelf, huh?
Second
You know,
top shelf.
if you like coconut, you probably like a Malibu Bay Breeze.
What is that?
It's a drink with coconut in it. Malibu coconut rum. So you probably like it's one of those islandy drinks. I don't drink. I'm just telling you what my wife likes, and she likes all those island drinks.
You had a strawberry daiquiri.
I was virgin.
Yeah, okay.
So
You're a virgin, Randy. Be quiet.
like a virgin. Touched for the very first
Here we come
time.
to the green flag for Harvey Abrams.
Boy, finally taking the track. Harvey taking his time.
Down the backstretch. Oh! He blinked for a minute in a 3 and
Blinked.
4.
He
Oh,
there,
he
he
blinked again! Out of 3 and 4!
We got a blinker. Tell you what, there's a lot of people I'd like to comment about not using their blinker.
Welcome to Massachusetts.
You know what I tell them if people say, "Hey man, why don't you use your blinker?" I say, "I ran out of fluid."
I replace the blinker fluid.
Wow, look at that.
All right.
Did Harvey?
Wow!
Look at that. He just won the pole
Wow!
out of nowhere. Harvey
Holy
Abrams,
schmoly!
look at that.
We were just nonchalantly talking about Harvey, and holy crap me! Well, holy
nowhere.
cribbity! Let's look at the starting lineup. Harvey.
Not what I was expecting.
Holy moly! All right, Harvey.
No laps in practice.
Randy, why don't you call it so I can finish my popsicle?
Why don't you eat your popsicle? As my daughter used to call him. So Harvey Abrams out of nowhere, who took no laps during practice. I mean, he had plenty of time of practicing in the open, but we did not expect him to run a lap like that. But that 79 had some major horsepower. He got all 750 horses behind that one. Harvey Abrams will start on the pole. Thomas Carino Jr. in the 7 will line up on his outside. Row 2, it's Tom Schuett in the 37, who had a good start as well. The 90 of Christian Converse will line up alongside him. Nicholas Weatherby in the 23, and Cody McKinney will line up in row 3. Row 4, it's going to be Patrick Gaspar and Joseph Causey. Row 5, it's Greg Holt and Adam Wood in the 45 Miller car, the first response racing driver. Then it's going to be Joshua Cathright in the 89 and Joey McKinney lining up beside each other, making up 11th and 12th. And rounding out the field in 13th, it's Ryan Cliver, who was the fan vote to get into tonight's All-Star race.
And if you are just now joining us, you've got Nick Adams and Randy Pepper in the booth for Ghost Fire Media. Why is that up there? Hold on, folks.
We have trouble in paradise.
Well, for some reason, why did those show up? Those should not be there.
Like Dr. Seuss, that shoe should not be on the wall. That shoe should not be there at all.
Well then.
Tell you what, Harvey Abrams won that pole, and he is still getting a little blinky out there. So this could be interesting in itself. So the field is revving them up side by side. The lug nut down the back straightaway here at Nashville Fairgrounds. Pace car will pull off. Here we go to the green flag. Harvey Abrams will lead them to the green with Carino on his outside. The green is out. Harvey Abrams gets a good start, but not. Oh, we've got trouble.
Oh, big one!
Around.
Oh my goodness, the field! Oh my, it's Martinsville all over.
Yeah, but we have no yellow flag. They are still going, as Thomas Carino is jumped out to a huge lead over the rest of the field, as Harvey Abrams is right there with both the Weatherby car and the 14 of Cody McKinney. McKinney is running side by side with Weatherby, and the yellow will finally fly here at Nicholas Fairgrounds.
We're just going to go back to the green flag and see what happened.
It looked like Converse got together with him.
Converse, yeah, he spun the tires. I know what happened. Okay, now I know what happened when I'm looking at what I'm seeing here. Okay, folks, these small technical glitches will be fixed momentarily here. Just bear with me. I now know what the problem is. Randy, can you
Yeah, we'll figure this stuff out right now. We are under caution for the first time tonight here in Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway on a beautiful Tuesday night. It's the IVRL Buttkicker All-Star Race presented here on the Ghostfire Media Network. Don't forget on Friday night, the Ghostfire Media podcast, where we will have one of the drivers from this race will be on the air with us. We don't know who that's going to be yet, but we'll find out probably very soon. So if you want to see who our guest is, definitely tune in to the Ghostfire Media Network and like our Facebook page, and that's usually we keep all the updates there. Now tomorrow night will be the AOLL Sportsman Series, where the Ghostfire Media will be broadcasting that. That starts at about 7 o'clock, or actually practice starts at 7. The race will start at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
And Thursday night, it's the TNT division broadcasted over the Ghostfire Media Network. So you want to tune into that one as well. And then Sunday night, don't forget Sunday night's the Cup Series for the AOLL on the Ghostfire Media Network. That's where all the top guys in the AOLL will be racing. So that's Sunday night starting at 8 o'clock.
All right, we are fixed now.
Yay, we're fixed.
We,
Kind of like my dog.
so, somebody may or may not have made a boo-boo, and that person may or may not have been me, and I may or may not should have noticed it before we did all this, but mistakes happen, so.
Okay. Well, you know what? I know one person I will not blame. You know who that person is?
Oh.
Randy Pepper, because he has nothing to do with that technical stuff. All he does is talk. All right, here we go. Green flag racing. Thomas Carino Jr. down on the inside, and Harvey Abrams to his outside. Abrams holding that outside groove, trying to hold on to that groove, and he comes off the turn really high as Carino is going to drift back just a bit, but they're side by side as they go into the turn. This time Carino gets a better run off the turn. He drifts up just a little bit, gets a little loose as they go into turn number 1, side by side for the lead, and off of 2. Here they go. Carino leads.
Down the front stretch into 1 and 2 now, side by side. I'm sorry, that was 3 and 4. Off 3 and 4, side by side, Carino and Abrams going off into 1 and 2. They are going to continue to go side by side through the corner, side by side for the first 4 spots down the backstretch. A heck of a battle here before the top 4. And Harvey, and the caution is out. We've got a spinner, big spinner. We got junk, big junk, and oh boy, this is going to go well, folks. Patrick Gaspard has gone around off the nose of the 89.
It's not going to go good.
In turns 1 and 2 here, Ryan Cliver involved, Patrick Gaspard involved, the 89 involved, and oh man, Ryan Cliver has stepped out of his car.
Oh. Oh, Cliver, what did he have to do that?
But you know, we had to cut away. Cliver stepped out of his car, and the two-handed salute.
Yeah, 2 finger salute.
Oh, now there's a moon. Now there's a moon in turn 3.
I saw him take the zipper down, and I was like, what is he doing?
You know, honestly, with the night that has been had, I don't blame him.
No, I don't either. So, I mean, he got voted in to the race, and so. I feel sorry for Tom Schuett. He didn't get to see any of this stuff. So. He's been sitting on pit road. He's 7 laps down right now as Thomas Carino Jr. leads the field, still around after 12 laps. We're going to go 75 laps, and I don't think we're done with any of these cautions yet.
Randy, if you think we're done with cautions, you are...
Badly mistaken, my dear.
Yes. Yes.
Oh boy. Okay, so we are getting ready to go back to green flag racing. Thomas Carino leads the field. Harvey Abrams is on his outside. Nicholas Weatherby and Cody McKinney making his appearance up there in that 4th position. He started 6th, now he's up to 4th, so he's made some moves. As Joseph Causey has been silent so far, him and Christian Converse, other than Converse getting into Tom Stewart on the first lap. We haven't seen much of them. Adam Wood back there running in the 8th position in that Miller car, our in-race reporter. I wonder what he's going to have to say about this race.
Oh, Adam had some comments before the race. But we'll leave all the incident reviews to the professionals.
Yeah, absolutely. So the field is stacking them up 2 by 2, and we're going to go back to green flag racing. Here we're just waiting for the pace car to pull off, and we're going to go. The drivers are revving them up. We're getting ready to go green flag racing once again on lap 14. Here we go. Green flag is out, and Thomas Green jumps out to a 1-2 car, length over the battle that's happening for second there between Weatherby and Harvey Abrams. Abrams trying to hold that outside line, but I don't think he's getting enough. He's trying, but I believe that inside line now is finally starting to kick in.
Oh, Weatherby!
Weather made a run coming off that turn big time.
Man, oh man, Weatherby almost junked it coming out of 4. This time into 3 and 4. Keep an eye on this battle for second. There's a battle for 4th back there, though. Cody McKinney and Joseph Causey.
Kristen Causey or Joseph Causey?
Joseph Causey. Oh, the 89's around!
Oh,
he saved it. Did he get help? Is the question.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Did he have help?
Let's take a look really quick out of 2. If he had some help. Adam Wood was behind him, and nope, he just lost it all by his onesies. He is back to 10th on the track.
I'm watching this race with Causey. Causey back here is definitely
Greg Holt's all over him, too.
Wow, look at this. That is a battle and a half. Those 3 guys, McKinney, Holt, and the Causey car. I'm watching. Maybe Christian Converse is getting ready to join this battle as well.
Yeah, Greg Holt just took that. Oh, the caution is out. We got a spinner. Ryan Cliver.
Yep.
He was blocking the front stretch. Man, oh man, we'll take a look and see what happened there. He's coming through 3 and 4 here. And just looped it on throttle. Oh. And I think he threw it into reverse to get out of the leader's way. Yeah, that's what he did. He threw it into reverse, got on the bottom of the track to get out of everybody's way there as the leaders came by. That's a class act right there. Well, there you go, folks. According to Big Machine Vodka, they are the smoothest tasting vodka. Period. They just got some free advertisement on the front stretch right there.
And there are billboards available for your pleasure to sponsor here at the track.
If you want the ride of your life, buy your wife a butt kicker.
I tell you what, Father's Day is coming up. And I know what I always ask for
oh boy.
Father's Day.
You can't have that, Randy. It's illegal in 39 of the 50 states.
I was going to say the latest Jeff Gordon Foundation car, but that's okay.
Oh.
So that's okay. You go ahead with your dirty mind. Well, I know what you were thinking, but I was thinking the Jeff Gordon Foundation car. That's what I ask for every year for Father's Day, and that's what I was going to ask this year. But that's okay. I was just going to kind of go back to that Patrick Gaspar car. It's got the Jeff Gordon.
It had the Jeff Gordon logo on it. It doesn't really anymore.
Yeah, it doesn't really anymore, but, kind of tie it all back in. But we see how you are. That's okay. It's fine. It's all good.
Well, listen, DoorDash is on the hood of Nicholas Weatherby, so.
And you're getting hungry, aren't you?
I am a little bit. If I get tired, I can just get some NOS. I can get some of that courtesy of Harvey Abrams. Harvey Abrams is my hookup, man. He's got dude wipes if I need them. He's got NOS if I need it. What next? Is he going to have, like, caffeine pills?
Taco Bell?
I didn't say I want to sit on the throne all day. If I wanted to eat trash, I would just eat my trash can.
White Castles? White Castle.
Oh, White Castle burgers are pretty good, though. They're cooked on top of onions.
Oh, my. They are the grossest thing
Oh, no.
ever.
Okay. The slider's the best thing.
We got the largest White Castle in the world in Orlando just a few weeks ago. It opened up. They had an hour and a half wait just to get into the place. That is the most disgusting hamburger I've ever had in my life.
What?
I'm sorry, White Castle. It's terrible. Couldn't take it. Give me a McDonald's quarter pounder. I'm good.
I have never had a bad experience at a White Castle.
White Castles is just a imitation of a Crystals.
I've never had a bad
Crystals
experience
is
at a
an
White
imitation.
Castle.
I think Crystals is an imitation of.
You know
White
what else
Castle.
is really, really good? Checkers.
What is that? Checkers are all right. Yeah, that's not bad. I can deal with checkers. I have no problem with that. As we're going back to green flag racing, as we've talked enough about food because I'm getting hungry and I can't eat for another 15 and a half hours. Here we go. Carino jumps out to a 1-2-3 car lead as Weatherby and Abrams running that second position. And look at Greg Holt as he pulls up on the back bumper of that 23.
We got a spinner! Spinner at the back of the pack!
Oh, and there's no caution. Got a spinner, but no caution. So we're still under green flag conditions as there's a great battle for the lead right now. As you see Weatherby dive to the bottom of the track trying to get around Carino, but it doesn't work. And Harvey Abrams ran into bad luck as he ran out of grip, and now he's dropped all the way back into the 5th and almost into the 6th position. Carino still leads the field as they're single file down the back straightaway. Weatherby trying to reel him in, as well as Greg Holt is reeling into the back of the 23. And the 23, Nicholas Weatherby, is driving that car. He's driving the
we
wheels
got
off
more contact with the wall down the backstretch. But Carino dirt tracking her on a 2.
Both of those guys. If you watch Weatherby,
look at him! He's turning right to go left in 3 and 4, and Nicholas Weatherby's going to take advantage and go down the inside into turn 1. Greg Holt is there. Joseph Causey is there. Oh, Carino! And look at that! Oh my goodness! What a save by Weatherby! He's sideways out of 4. Off into turn 1. Man, oh man!
Carino did everything he could not to hit Nicholas Weatherby that time. He could have easily taken him out, but he did not.
Nicholas Weatherby did everything to wreck.
Exactly. But he didn't. So it was an awesome job by both those guys. Great driving as Carino now is the car is falling away.
Holy schmoly, Randy Pepper. Christian Converse to the inside for 4th. He'll take 4th. Now Coda McKinney to the inside for 5th. Harvey Abrams to the inside for 6th. Christian Converse to the inside of Joseph Causey. He won't be able to make the pass. We'll keep an eye on that, but we're going to go to the battle for the lead here in a second as Greg Holt is catching Nicholas Weatherby.
Yeah, he's definitely doing that. I kind of still watching that back because I'm watching the 89 go around Harvey Abrams. Oh, to see if there's any ill feelings between those guys from the Open. But
there's the contact! Harvey Abrams is around and in the wall! Oh man, Harvey Abrams in the wall there. That'll be some minor damage to the front end of that Ford Mustang, and the caution will fly. That one's not on Joshua Gathright. That's just a racing incident.
That's a racing incident.
Oh, man.
Do you think Harvey Abrams is going to see it that way?
I think Harvey Abrams is probably racing with red eyes right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Flames coming out of his ears. There's smoke coming out of his nose.
His eyes are redder than Bigfoot in the forest.
Yeah, there's smoke coming out of his nose and flames coming out of his ears. We'll take a look at it.
I think he just got loose. But I'm sure he wasn't caring much about it.
Well, actually. Oh no. Oh boy. It's the natural arc of the corner. But Harvey Abrams has a case. He has a case to say that the guy didn't give him any room. Came down the track and wiped the right front out of the car. So Nicholas Weatherby is coming in. Nicholas is the only driver on the track who hadn't pitted yet. So that is scary for everybody else that he was that fast on old tires.
Yeah, absolutely. I tell you what, this has been nothing but exciting all night long. Just watching these little battles between all these guys and some of the great driving. I mean, Carino and the 23. I mean, Weatherby.
Do you see who's in second right now?
I do see who's second. Yeah.
Things could happen because of that.
Okay, so you're Joshua Cathright. You're running second right now. Cody McKinney is actually going to lead the race. It is all-star race.
What do you do going into turn one? I mean, if the rest of tonight is any indicative of what he might do, it's I'm going to go down in there and maybe turn him.
But this is Cody McKinney. Do you do that?
What has Cody not done to people that Charles Urick hasn't done to people, or that Harvey Abrams hasn't done to people, or that Ira Kohlhaas hasn't done to people?
I don't think he's done.
Those three guys that I just mentioned haven't done anything to anybody all season. They've been out of everybody's way. Now, if it was Patrick Gaspar, Patrick's been involved in some things this year. You might be able to spring that one. If it's Joseph Causey, Joseph spun out in front of everybody and did damage his teammate's car. You might be able to spin that one. If it's Harvey Abrams, they were involved in something earlier tonight. You might be able to do, you might be able to like kind of sway that one. But if it happens with Cody here, it's just no way to swing it. It's just overdriving the car.
Jumps out really quick too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car length lead.
Oh, he comes up in front of Adam Wood, who has to hit the brakes.
And Adam gets on the brakes and he'll look to the outside trying to get around it, but all the guys behind them all have fresh tires. Will those fresh tires have anything to do? As they get around Adam Wood, it looks like Causey's going to, he's going to race with Adam Wood.
Yeah, Adam's not giving up.
Yeah, Adam is not going to give up quite that easy as he's running for a butt kicker, but Causey does clear him, and it does show that there's...
Oh my goodness, behind him. They went 3 wide there for a second down the backstretch. People were getting slideways out of turn 2 there. Oh, we got problems almost.
Almost.
3 wide through turns 1 and 2. Oh. This isn't going to work, boys. It's not going to work. Oh, they made it work. How did they make it work? Oh, 3 wide again.
3 wide again. Adams the outside. Weatherby, look at the moves of that 23
Oh, my goodness.
Ford NASCAR. He's dashing around the track.
Nicholas Weatherby.
He's trying to work his way around Converse. Converse is running his own line, but I think Weatherby now is maybe chilled out a little bit. But
Harvey Abrams is around! Oh, man, and a caution comes out. Harvey got some help there. We'll take a look out of 4. Harvey and Thomas Carino. And oh no, Harvey just got loose. Harvey got loose. I do apologize. Thomas Carino got him at the end, but Harvey was gone by that point already. So Harvey just got loose coming out of 4, and that was the end of it. He was going around. But Thomas Carino, helped him not hit the inside wall head dead on. So, actually, if you're Harvey Abrams, you thank Thomas Carino for that.
Yeah.
But Joshua Gathright is now your leader.
And you see Cody McKinney did pull off, and he's going to get some fresh tires.
You asked earlier, Randy Pepper, how does Joshua Gathright drive Joseph Causey?
We're going to find out.
We're about to find out.
I don't think it's going to matter because I think Joseph Causey, he's got fresher tires, I think he will pull right away from his teammate. I don't think it would matter. It might matter to Greg Holton and Christian Coppers.
It might. Oh, never mind. Joshua Gathright thinks better of it. Comes and gets tires. Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh,
he almost just. Wow, he almost. That was by.
He almost hit that wall.
That was millimeters. That wasn't even inches. That was centimeters.
Maybe a handful.
Wow. That was crazy. I don't know what type of game you're trying to play there. You weren't going to get your teammate to come down pit road. He just pitted 10 laps ago, so.
Yeah, I don't really understand.
That game didn't make any sense to me.
They're in Discord with each other.
Yeah,
sure.
that's just flirting with disaster is all that is.
Yep, absolutely. So right now we have Tito up front.
Well,
that's all we have.
If Josh Gathright throws it off in a 1 and 2, we might have Tito in the wall.
That would be some stuff there. Wow.
I mean, he hasn't made any other friends tonight. Why not wreck his teammate?
Yeah, why not?
Add him to the list. Everybody else is already angry. You might as well just get everybody on there and apologize to everybody at once.
It's going to be a couple more laps, and we'll see what actually happens here. So. All right, so we are here at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway on this beautiful Tuesday night. It's the Ghost Fire Media Network doing the duties tonight for the IVRL Buttkicker Series All-Star Race. It's the best of the IVRL.
Most of the best of the best.
Well, no, it's the best of the best.
Most of them. They're not all here. Not all of them were able to make it tonight.
Wow. Okay. Not all of them were able to make it, but the best of the best that could make it.
Yes.
Oh, look, I can't understand. What is he doing there? Are you sure what?
I don't know if I'm not sure.
I'm not really sure either. We are getting ready to go green flag
Christian
racing.
Converse wants him to go now.
Yeah, he goes. He jumps out to a 1-2 car length lead over his teammate Causey. Causey follows down behind him as Joshua Gathright leads the field. Then it's a side-by-side battle for. Whoa! We almost got one car in the wall. Thomas Carino Jr. nearly slapped the wall as he got together with, I believe, it was Cody McKinney. I'm not really sure.
Here's the battle.
Here it comes. Will Causey run him as clean as he usually does, and he's side by side. They go down the back straightaway, side by side. It's Causey down low, Gathright up high. The longer they do this, the easier it is for the other 5, 6, 7 cars behind them to catch up. And Causey will clear him. Here comes Greg Holt to try to drive down to the inside of Gathright. Gathright to the outside of Greg Holt. Holt side by side as they go into 3.
Man, oh man, through 3 and 4, he gave him a lot more room than he's given anybody else tonight. He's just going to cut off the 23 down towards turn 1. He almost got himself turned. Man, oh man, off into 1 and 2. Nicholas Weatherby takes the position away. He got cars sliding behind him, off into 3 and 4. Weatherby might clear him this time. Oh, Gathright didn't put up that much of a fight against his teammates, but all of a sudden he has time. Oh, big wreck behind him. Cody McKinney's in the wall. Oh, no. Big problems. Big problems down the front stretch. Oh, man. Cody McKinney, who was having such a good night, looked like he was a contender for a win here tonight, involved in something again.
With Adam Wood.
We'll take a look as Harvey Abrams Man, oh man, we'll take a look on board with Tom Schuett here and see what Tom saw. So out of 4, Harvick gets loose, gets into Cody. And, oh, Tom had nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. And then we'll see as Tom gets, piled into from behind. I believe Adam Wood might be involved in this. Oh, Adam Wood, yeah. Adam Woods is involved. Ryan Cliver's involved. Harvey Abrams is involved. We'll go on board with Adam the Woo here to see what he saw.
Yeah, join him, shall you?
Through 3 and 4. You see him, he's just trying to survive. And then in front of him, the big wreck, and he's on the brakes, hard on the brakes, and then just, into the back end to Harvey Abrams. Big damage on the 45, and that'll be the end of the night for Adam Wood's chances at a win here tonight. As we look at the leaders, Greg Holt, Christian Converse, and then Nicholas Weatherby.
You were not watching what I watched.
Whoa.
Our leader at the time, Joseph Causey, decided to go in and get some tires.
20 laps to go. It'll be interesting to see if that's enough.
So we'll see. A little different strategy than everybody else. So, got any favorites right now?
Nicholas Weatherby.
Nicholas Weatherby, that 23 car. That's going to be a tough thing. I'd like to see Christian Converse do something because, Christian has been so close so many times. And he misses so many races. Because he's got prior commitments. He's 15 years old and plays football, does karate, does all this stuff, and I'd like to see him do something tonight. And plus I'm a fan of the green car. I like green cars.
You like green cars, huh?
I do like green cars except for Kyle Busch.
What's wrong with
It's
Kyle
the only
Busch?
green car I don't like. I don't like Kyle Busch at all.
What's wrong with Kyle Busch?
You've never met him.
I have met Kyle Busch.
And he was nice to you. Wow.
He's extremely nice to me.
That was
I actually talked to him on a cross-channel ferry for like 25 minutes.
Wow. It wasn't during NASCAR time, that's why.
He's a very, very nice guy.
Well, you got him on a good day.
Yeah, him and his wife, they were there. They had their little son. Very, very nice people. They've gone through a lot, though.
Yeah, they have. We are going to go green flag racing here as Greg Holt jumps on the gas. 1-2 lead. Oh, boy, look at Carino Jr. As Carino jumps on that outside of the Converse car, he's going to try to hang it up there up top. And it's a great run coming off the turn. And he sets sail on trying to catch up to that Greg Holt car. Greg Holt gets a wonderful run off the turn.
Tom Schuett is a rolling pick here.
Whoa.
Nicholas Weatherby. Oh!
Weatherby. Wow.
Man.
Oh, my gosh. They are 3 wide as, Cody McKinney jumps down there, too. Wow.
Tom Schuett was a rolling roadblock.
What kind of driving did we see there from Weatherby and Converse? Wow.
I'll tell you, that's why these two are two of the best. Carino from top to bottom now. 14 more times down the backstretch. Here he comes. He's paving on Greg Holt off into 3 and 4. He's dirt tracking it, Randy Pepper. He's sideways through the middle of the corner each time.
Carino is he's on a mission. He really wants to get that butt kicker. He can smell it, but I don't know. Greg Holt has now kind of got his rhythm. And he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 car lengths out in front as Carino is now losing ground as he's dirt tracking around as Weatherby closes in on the back bumper of that number 7 and his number 23 DoorDash Chevrolet.
The fastest person on the track is in 4th.
I wonder who that is. Boy, they've got it. These guys better do something quick. You've got 10 laps to settle this. This is a short track. This thing will be over in a blink of an eye.
Whoa, there
If you
goes
don't have-
Carino.
Wow, Carino into the wall.
I almost
He
said 10
tagged-
laps for $1 million, but it's 10 laps for a butt kicker.
Yeah, vibrations that you'll never forget, and neither will she. As Greg Holt setting sail, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 car lengths ahead of the Carino car. Carino nearly gets the tip.
Oh,
of that
Weatherby.
23. Oh,
Oh, the caution is out. Joshua Gathright and Ryan Cliver have collided. And calamity for Greg Holt as his teammate brings out another caution. We'll take a look, see what happened here. Joshua Gathright, Ryan Cliver collide. Joshua Gathright to the inside of Cody McKinney. And oh! I wonder. I really wonder. I need to take a look at that. If it's what I think happened, I will applaud. Somebody needed to do it. Let's see. Cody McKinney out of 2. Yep. Joshua Gathright tried to close the door on Cody McKinney on the exit of the corner. Cody McKinney was having none of it.
No, not at all.
Cody McKinney had none of him trying to close the door. And, unfortunately, Ryan Cliver gets involved in that. But, yeah, unfortunately, Ryan gets involved in that, but at least the, I'm not going to say that, never mind.
Score's been settled?
I was going to say the problem solved itself for now.
Oh. Hey, did you see that the guy that was running second at the time has pitted?
I see that. Well,
Oh.
with
I'm
how
pretty
loose
weird.
everybody's been, and how Joseph Causey's new tires brought him up pretty quickly to P3, and Thomas Carino's going to restart 5th, this might play into his hands.
I mean, you're only going to have 4, maybe 3 laps to do.
Yeah, this is going to be the restart of... You're going to have the restart of your life tonight.
I think your bet on Weatherby may be a good one.
It depends on where Holt starts. If Holt starts on the inside, I think Weatherby has a shot. If he makes Weatherby start on the inside, I don't know if Weatherby can battle back from that.
Yeah, Holt has run really well down on that inside groove.
Holt chooses the outside.
Wow. I'm actually kind of surprised at that because Greg Holt has run really well on that inside. We'll see. This is going to be Tito against one guy.
This is going to be interesting. We're going to come to the one to go. It's going to be a 4-lap shootout.
Thomas Carino Jr. is back there going, go ahead, guys, wreck. I want a butt kicker.
I think we're going to see some interesting things happen here, Randy Pepper.
I think so too.
This isn't for points. This is for, this isn't, you've got 11 chances left to do this. This is the one.
Yep, it's like the Beach Boys said. You want them good vibrations, and that's what you would get if you win this race. Here we go, as Greg Holt on the outside, Weatherby down on the inside. Holt gets a great
Weatherby
shot,
got a good
but
start.
Weatherby is not going away. Weatherby down on the inside. They'll go down to the turn. Greg Holt will slam that door shut. Here they go. They are 3 wide for 4th place. And,
Weatherby's going to put it down in there into 3. He touched him. He gave him the tip. He slumped the track. Oh, the 4-day wreck. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Cody McKinney's involved in this. Thomas Carino is involved in this as well. Wow. And who is out front?
Oh, my gosh. Well, you had to try something. I will not fault Nicholas Weatherby.
No,
I will not fault Greg Holt. You had to try something there. That was just the natural way that both lines were going. They were both going for the same spot in the track. This race isn't over, though, Randy.
Oh, no, this is far from over because now we got Joseph Causey, who will start first.
And I think Greg Holt's going to come down and get tires.
I don't know if
I would if I was him. He last pitted on lap 35. Oh, man.
No, he's not. To see. I guess Greg Holt now, they're scoring him as second. So Greg Holt will line up on the outside of his teammate. As it took 74 laps for Joseph Causey to lead the race. And surprised or not?
Well, no. Mr. Where Did He Come From does it again.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've won everything else. Might as well win this too.
Yeah.
But he hadn't won it yet because we have seen crazy things happen tonight. So, do we see Greg Holt say, not tonight? Sorry, I know you're my teammate, but I really want to win.
Causey's tires are 20 laps old. Holt's are 40 laps old. Carino and the two McKinney brothers are 8 laps old.
Yep.
Weatherby is on the newest tires on the track. This is far from over.
Carino does have some damage to his car, and I believe Cody McKinney does have some damage to his car too, but I guess it's a short track. It really doesn't matter.
No, these new tires matter a lot, and this is far from over.
Yep, new tires matter. That's for sure.
This will be the first of two green-white checkers. It's going to get interesting.
Here we go. The pace car is set to pull off. The field is stacked up. Joseph Causey on the inside. Greg Holt to his outside. Actually, we're going to reverse that as Causey is elected to start on the outside. Row 2, it's Carino and McKinney starting in the outside of row 2. The pace car is down and off. Here we go.
Oh, Carino didn't go.
Hey, man, look at this. Causey just almost had. Well, now Greg Holt's not done. Greg Holt, I thought, might have lost that, but Greg Holt is not willing to give away that position to his teammate. As they go into turn number 1, Greg Holt will drift up in front, but no.
Cody McKinney's going to have an opportunity here.
McKinney trying to get that position there. He gets into the back and gives a tip to the back of Causey. Causey's not done with Greg Holt as they go down the back straightaway. Here they come into the turn. Greg Holt pulls the car down to the bottom of the track, trying to close that line as they go down across the stripe. Greg Holt will win the race, and that is it. The opening goes to Greg Holt of Tito Racing.
Man, oh man, wow. Greg Holt has won everything this season except for on a short track. And now, Greg Holt has won in a short track.
I wasn't sure that was going to be the end there. I really didn't. I really thought something else was going to happen, but no.
Greg Holt takes home the win and the butt kicker. What a win. What a dominant performance tonight from no one. This was an open race. Man, yeah. Oh man. We had
Joseph
75 laps
win.
No, we had 75 laps of unbelievable action.
Yep.
Well, for the first time this season, we're going to do things a little bit differently here tonight, folks. We're not going to pull in our normal first, second, and third place drivers. We're going to pull in Greg Holt here in a moment. But first, we're going to pull in a man who was affected by a lot of issues tonight, and that was Harvey Abrams. Harvey Abrams, you got Nick Adams and Randy Pepper up in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you guys. What's going on?
Oh, Harvey, tough race out there for you tonight. But you had a lot of speed, which was something you haven't had so much this season. Does this give you, other than the few incidents you had in in the Open, and then the incident early on here in the All-Star race. Does it give you that momentum that you're so desperately looking for?
Yeah, I think so. Honestly, I don't know where I got the pole at. I didn't see that one coming at all. It felt good. I like Nashville. Me and Cody ran the ERA Winter Bowl there earlier this year. That was pretty fun. I don't know, man. I like that track. It's fun, short tracks, but I feel like I'm getting better running around these guys, learning more and more. I feel like I'm getting there slowly but surely.
Hey, man, you ran good there for a while. It was good to see you out there in that NOS Energy car. The car looked really good. You were the only one that kind of took it back or took it to the NASCAR tribute type car. Did you paint that one, or did you get it from somebody?
Yeah, I painted it. So actually, I got the idea from Tyler Courtney's All-Star Circuit of Champions sprint car. He runs for NOS, and he's got the big turbo down the side, and I thought it looked really cool. And I think that was the only way I could really show off that way, is putting it down the side and moving the number back. But yeah, man, it was good. It was fun. That open was something else. But man, I had fun tonight. That incident early, I got hit. I got net code is what it was, and went down the wall, and the car was just really, really loose after that, and it was a handful.
Well, we enjoyed watching you get the pole. You really surprised us on that one. So congratulations on a pole. At least you'll go into that record of the books.
Yeah, at least I did something good for one time this season.
Oh, we'll talk to you next time. We wish you luck for the rest of the season, Harvey.
All right, thank you, boys.
All right, so let's bring in Mr. Greg Holt, the winner of the IVRL Buttkicker Cup Series All-Star Race. Mr. Greg Holt, you're up in the booth with Nick and Randy. Greg, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
You know, how was it out there tonight? A huge win for you out there, And you're going to get a trophy from this. You're getting a butt kicker.
Yeah, buddy. I guess I have to buy a racing seat so I can put the butt kicker on it, huh?
Well, you don't have to have a racing seat.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to mount that to the regular chair that I sit in, but that's all right.
Come on. Listen, you don't need to put it on a racing chair. Randy Pepper can tell you about all the different
configurations. It works great
we'll
anywhere now.
Yeah. We'll tell you off stream on the different things Randy Pepper's thought about doing with the butt kicker.
I've thought about a lot of different things. I've got this whole thing figured out. He's
got a whole business plan around the butt kicker.
Have you ever seen that commercial for, God, what is that? Where they have the Big Hurt, and he's talking about playing golf and stuff, and he tells his friend, and she'll like it too. So that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I think I have seen that, actually.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
see?
All right, back to racing. Y'all had a great race out there tonight. You came out of nowhere. There was probably, at different points tonight, 6 or 7 or 8 different people who could win this race. So how did you pull this one off tonight? This is definitely the hardest one you had to win all season so far.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty good at this track. I think I've only ran in it. This would be the 3rd time, and I think you got 3 W's in it each time. So, yeah, not too bad. Just at the beginning of it, I had to make up all the spots. I mean, I drove up to, I think 2nd or 1st from, where did
you were 9th.
10th?
9th, you started 9th on the grid, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, I drove up to the front there, and then we pitted with everybody, and I felt like we were good. We could make the outside work, the bottom work. I wasn't expecting the incident there with the 23 at the end. I was kind of like, oh, shit, I'm done. And then to beat Causey on newer tires, that was pretty crazy. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to make it work or not. I needed the perfect restart.
You seemed like you were the only one that actually ran a little different line than some of the other guys. You would kind of arc the car off the turn and then bring it down to the bottom. Nobody else was doing that. Only you were doing that. Everybody else was kind of keeping that middle groove around the track.
It's the line I like to run here. It makes it hard to pass, and it gives you a great run out of the corner. Problem being is Like the 23, you just couldn't hold it down on the exit of the corner, and you came up into the spot where I was. So, is what it is. But otherwise, I don't know. I mean, we might have had Causey then too. I'm not sure.
Greg, you know how I roll here. I don't, beat around the tough questions.
You're not doing it, are you?
I don't beat around the tough questions.
He's doing it.
Do you have any comments on all of the incidents surrounding your teammate tonight?
Well, with Mr. Joshua.
I
would say rather than watch the views that you guys watch, to go get in the car, we were riding around in the car. People can't turn left on the entry of a corner. So here's what my view is, right? And I know, whatever, I mean, maybe one of them was his fault. I knew he spun out on his own. But from all the views that I watched, the top views in the car in front view, if you're the lead car, right, and you leave the lane open and there is a car that is peeking to the inside of you, if you decide late to turn down and they're there, that ain't on them. Right? I mean, if you're racing, that's your, like, especially, and I know the Harvey one, at least from the view that I watched, Joshua was beside him before he decided to turn down. It wasn't even in the real braking zone. But is what it is. It was a rough race. I know that. And
it definitely was a
all
rough
of them
race.
weren't his, but I know some of them were him, but not all of them were. Like, I know.
Yeah, we know not all of them were his.
No,
but
that's why we ask
few
the
were
tough
his.
questions, because we get other points of view.
You gotta go. You can't just watch the TV one view. Like, you gotta get on the onboard or watch from a different car, watch from the blimp or the chopper view and see where the car is. And like, the lines on the track tell a tale versus what the walls tell. You know what I mean? It's funky. Like, and depends on what somebody's running for a line too. I mean, trust me, I get it. This with the 23 was trying to say he had no problem running the corner the way he did every time, except he apparently didn't pay attention to where my car was in the corner when we were going through the corner. I guess, I don't know. Last couple laps, I guess I forgot to lift.
Well, the last, I mean, we don't fault anybody towards the end of the race. The end of the race is the end of the race. You guys are running for a butt kicker. So, I mean, the gloves are off.
I'd wreck
It's
my own
all-star
mother
race.
for one of those.
Yeah, I would too. I'd
put Randy
I'd
Pepper
dig
in
my-
the fence. I would put him
I'd
in the
dig
fence
my mom
normally.
up out of the grave for that one.
I guess I should have thought about that. It was for a butt kicker, but
I would
True,
put Randy
true.
Pepper through the fence for a butt kicker, but
You.
I would put
that.
Randy in the
Sounds
fence.
Sounds like he
Generally.
really likes you, Randy.
I love Randy. Randy knows that.
Absolutely. Yeah, I know. He's bigger than me. He'd probably jump off the top rope and crush me.
I'd just sit on you and you just, suffocate.
He'd rikishi me.
Oh man.
Rikishi you.
Anyway.
Jesus.
Anyway, Greg, next week, points paying race. Hold on. I was trying to get into where we are next week. I don't even know. Hold on 1 second. Oh, that's right. I know where we are. Nashville Super Speedway.
Yeah, I haven't raced that since R Factor 3, buddy.
Are you excited to return with a Cup Series car to Nashville Super Speedway?
Used to love it, so hopefully we'll see what we can do.
Oh boy, that's scary for everybody else.
Yeah.
No, we like all those tracks. I mean, shit. New stuff. We'll be good.
Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried. Everybody better.
I just want to know, did you guys make picks on who was coming? Because I won, so nobody picked me, I'm sure.
I picked Nicholas Weatherby.
Yeah, he picked Weatherby, and I picked Patrick Gasper.
All right, good. I didn't get the curse. That's the only reason it happened.
But I did towards the middle of the race. I did talk about, Joseph Kozik's going to win this whole thing, so he got the curse.
Oh shit.
All right,
So-
Mr. Holt. We will probably talk to you in some regards next week about something. You have a fantastic week, and it's a great race out there, and putting on a great show for us like every week. So thank you, sir.
No, thank you. I'd like to thank Buttkicker for sponsoring the series, and IVRL for putting it on. I mean, it was kind of great, and you guys for doing a broadcast, man.
And
Shout
you
out
guys
to all
make
the
it
guys
easy.
at Tito Team Racing.
Good job, man.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Pepper, we'll run down the finishing order here really quick, and then we'll sign off and bid everybody adieu until tomorrow night here on the Ghostfire Media Network. Sound like a plan?
Yeah, sounds like a great plan to me.
All right, let's go ahead and there we go. The official results here tonight. Greg Holt takes home your win with Joseph Causey coming in second. Christian Converse coming home third. Thomas Carino continuing his strong run of finishes in fourth. Cody McKinney in fifth. His first top 5 of the season, unfortunately, comes in a non-points paying event. Nicholas Weatherby up to 6th. Joey McKinney in 7th. Josh Gathright rebounds from everything to come home 8th. Ryan Cliver in 9th. Harvey Abrams in 10th. Adam Wood in 11th. Tom Shewitt in 12th. Patrick Gaspar in 13th. And he will round out your field as we had 13 All-Stars here tonight. Put on a heck of a show. Randy, next week for the first time ever, we go to Nashville Superspeedway. What are your thoughts?
Buddy. I'm excited to see a new track and see how these guys react to a new track. A lot of them I know will probably not even practice and try to go out there and run a track for the very first time. So it should be interesting. I will say this. I wish we had Brandon Massey here tonight. It was kind of unfortunate we didn't get to see him race in this race.
Definitely a shame.
Yeah, because I think he would have put on a heck of a show. He always runs really well, and he's already won once this season. I just thought about that just a few minutes ago. I said, Brandon Massey was not here. I always liked watching him race, and unfortunately wasn't here tonight. So
yeah, I think Brandon could have made this even more entertaining. I don't know how it could have got more entertaining, but
it might have been with Brandon out there.
They would have found a way. I don't know how they would have, but they would have.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if this week's any indicator of next week, it's going to be a heck of a race.
It's going to be great. It's going to be a great race. So don't forget to tune in next Tuesday night on the Ghostfire Media Network. It'll be, once again, it's going to be Nick and myself, Randy, here broadcasting the races. Same bat time, same bat channel. So we're going to sign off here from the Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. We will see you next week at the Nashville Super Speedway. And you guys have a great one, and so long from the Sunshine State.
You're watching iRacing on the Ghostfire Media Network.